Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News at 11 starts now.
Good evening. It has been 24 hours since the governor has issued a stay-at-home order for Californians and has required all non-essential businesses to close to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Since the announcement, many restaurants have been trying to find ways to continue to serve the community. 23 ABC's Leslie Gooden joins us live from downtown Bakersfield. She spoke with a few businesses on how they're managing during this outbreak. Leslie?
Yes, good evening. I'm here at Jerry's Pizza, and it's a very unusual sight for a Friday night. And they're one of the many places that have closed due to COVID-19. And today, the owner tells me they had to make a very difficult decision due to the outbreak.
Had to lay off 6 of our employees today. And obviously, dining in is not available to our customers. So it's kind of hard to get downtown, especially if you're not coming this way.
Karina Topete is one of the owners of Jerry's Pizza and Pub, located in the heart of downtown. And on a Friday night, the once lively area is deserted due to the outbreak of COVID-19 and the stay-at-home order issued by Governor Gavin Newsom, requiring all non-essential businesses to close other than gas stations, pharmacies, banks, laundromats, and food operations, such as delivery services and takeout.
Plus side is our Uber Eats is going off, but that's only a certain radius, so it's not like we can get all of Bakersfield with Uber Eats, but we have been doing to-go pizza kits so that people can make pizza at home with their family. Just launched that today on social media.
While remaining positive after losing more than half of their staff, Jerry's Pizza says they're not sure what next week will bring for their establishment. That also serves as an entertainment venue where they hold concerts of all genres.
It's affecting everyone, and within 2 days, we had all of our shows cancel for the month. Now we're having our shows for next month's cancel. And that affects our bouncers, our security guards. It affects our sound engineers, our hosts, all of those people.
And right beside them is Jasmine's Thai restaurant, who too have been affected by COVID-19. And they've shut down their dine-in, and they're now only offering takeout.
It's like a ghost town on a Friday night, and that's not the norm.
And Jerry's Pizza says they're very thankful for the outpouring support from the community, and they're taking additional precaution tonight against looters. And they tell me that other businesses in the area are doing the same. For now, in Bakersfield, Leslie Gooden, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
All right, Leslie, thanks for that. New developments tonight. Governor Gavin Newsom announced the deployment of the California National Guard to provide short-term security for local food banks. Due to COVID-19, many food banks have been affected by a significant decline in volunteerism, impacting logistical and local infrastructure for food distribution. The California Guard will initially deploy personnel and logistical equipment to a food bank distribution warehouse in Sacramento County, which started today, and will conduct immediate site assessments statewide for those counties that have requested short-term support and stabilization. Coast-to-coast drastic efforts, are underway in an effort to curb the spread of COVID-19. From a need for ventilators to surgical masks, the challenges keep mounting, even doctors facing infection. Tonight, the number of infected passing 19,000, according to health officials. ABC's Mark Stewart has the latest from New York.
Life in the U.S. is quickly changing as 1 in 5 residents in several states are ordered to stay inside as the coronavirus pandemic intensifies, including in America's biggest city, New York City.
We are now the epicenter of this crisis.
The governor of New York joining California and other states in issuing new mandates, beginning Sunday, ordering all non-essential workers to stay home, telling residents to stay indoors as much as possible and only leave to get food, medicine, or solitary exercise.
Essential services have to continue to function. Grocery stores need food. Pharmacies need drugs.
From first responders to families, no one is immune from the impact.
I'm very nervous, just feeling like, when is this all going to end?
Even with precautions, this New York City doctor tested positive.
I was using all the protection I was supposed to. I probably just wiped the surface with my hand, and then wiped my face between mask usage.
Friday, President Trump announcing he's invoked the Korean War-era Defense Production Act, directing American companies that can, including automakers, to now manufacture masks, gowns, gloves, and ventilators. And in New Orleans, we get a look inside Ochsner Medical Center, where teams are using special respirator masks for protection, as World Health doctors urge young people to take the threat seriously. The Centers for Disease Control says nearly 40% of the people hospitalized in the U.S. are between the ages of 20 and 54.
I just want to let everyone know that, it's very important to stay inside and follow the CDC guidelines.
Also, a malaria drug being tested as a possible treatment for COVID-19, drawing a sharp rebuke from one of the president's top health advisors.
I agree with the doctor, what he said. May work, may not work. I feel good about it. That's all it is, just a feeling.
It might be effective. You're also collecting data that will ultimately show that it is truly effective and safe under the conditions of COVID-19.
Even though people living in several states are being told to stay at home, President Trump is still insisting he is not considering such measures nationwide. Mark Stewart, ABC News, New York.
The city of Tehachapi has declared a local emergency in response to the coronavirus pandemic. Mayor Susan Wiggins signed the resolution today. The declaration must now be ratified by the city council at a special meeting within the next 7 days. Officials say information on the date and time of that meeting will be sent at least 24 hours in advance and will utilize remote access for council members and the public. City Manager Greg Garrett addressed the announcement earlier today.
Just a few weeks ago, we were flush with economic activity, and now we're faced with an unprecedented challenge. But as Tehachapi has in its long history, we will endure and thrive again.
The Bakersfield Police Department is taking precautionary measures to address the spread of the coronavirus. BPD says as a result of COVID-19, the department's property room located at 3425 Truxtun Avenue will be closed on Mondays and Fridays until further notice. The facility will only be open to the public on Wednesdays from 8 a.m. until noon. For more information, be sure to call the number on your screen, 326-3802. Bakersfield Police also putting out a positive message for the public today. Check this out.
Together, we will get through this.
The Bakersfield city manager also wanting to let the public know that he and his staff are here for them during the outbreak. They still are practicing that social distancing.
This is a great time for Bakersfield to come together in spirit. We do ask people to stay home when possible, but if you need the city of Bakersfield, we'll be there.
And there are more positive messages being sent out by local leaders like Mayor Karen Go, Assemblyman Vince Fong, and even Delano Police Chief. They're all available to be seen right now on our 23 ABC Facebook page.
And we had a calm day across Kern County, but as we head into the evening hours, a storm system is making its way north from Southern California, bringing the chance for some very light showers across the county. You can see most of that, if it's going to be heavy rain, staying on the western portion of the valley and centered over the mountains. So that's going to be clearing by the early morning hours tomorrow, and Bakersfield looks like it's going to be in the clear tomorrow afternoon as well. A few clouds rolling in, but the chance for those showers yet again centered over the Kern County mountains. So something we will be keeping a close eye out for. And this system not bringing much rain, just trace amounts to McFarland, Button, Willow, Taft, but 1/100th of an inch into Tehachapi. So they could be seeing a bit more as we head into the evening hours. But this system is still warm. We are much warmer than this time yesterday, and this warming trend only continues as we head into the weekend. I have more details on our next big storm system and what that means for air quality coming up next.
The coronavirus pandemic has affected Kern County in almost every way imaginable, including Kern County Animal Services. Officials say the outbreak has impacted their services and they need the public's help. 23 ABC's Austin Westfall spoke to them about what they need.
No adoptions means no animals are leaving, but there's still animals coming in. So we're only left with really the foster care program.
Officials with Kern County Animal Services say that during the coronavirus pandemic, they've been seeing a slight decrease in the number of animals they're taking in, but still they're seeing about 10 to 15 new animals a day.
When there's too many animals coming in and nothing leaving, the option is euthanasia. Nobody here wants to put a dog down.
But some good news. Right now, the shelter is well under capacity thanks to county residents who have stepped up and offered to foster during this time of need.
And although there's plenty of empty cages here signifying pets that have already been fostered, there's still a select few here who need your help.
There's a drive-through setup here where there is no interaction. You pull up, we put the food and supplies in your car, put the dog in your car or cat in your car, and you're off.
The shelter is closed for adoptions until April 14th, tentatively. Officials saying if you want to foster, you can head to their website, KernCountyAnimalServices.org, and click on Become a Foster Parent. You'll fill out a form, and they'll contact you if they think one of their animals is a good fit.
If people foster, they foster with the understanding that it could be for the next 30 days or so.
In Bakersfield, Austin Westfall, 23 ABC, connecting you.
Well, new developments tonight. A historic ice cream parlor making an announcement today in response to the COVID-19 outbreak. Rosemary's Creamery in downtown Bakersfield is temporarily closing until further notice. Officials from the shop posting on social media saying they are following guidelines from local health officials and helping to hopefully stop the spread of coronavirus. Edwards Air Force Base announced it will be open only to mission essential personnel and residents effective immediately. As part of added safety measures, the South Gate will be closed to all traffic indefinitely. The move is in response to the current coronavirus outbreak. Officials said there are currently no confirmed cases on the base. The added protective measures were taken as a precautionary measure to ensure the health and safety of the base.